Okay, so for first brown, the first of the two forms that we are looking at is Heian Godan. This is the fifth one in our Peaceful Mind and the last one in the Heian series, Heian Godan. So there's 5 of these Heian forms, and then after that, the black belt form is Basai, which means to assail a fortress. So we'll see that one in black belt. This completes the Heian series of forms, all the Peaceful Mind forms. So this one's going to start just as the other Heian forms have started here, and it opens somewhat like Heian Sandan, the third one. We're stepping off with our neutral bow position, and we're doing a vertical outward block, followed by a counter punch. Here's step 2 there. And then there's a half beat. The half beat is this short hook. As you pull your right foot in, there's a short hook and your attention turns to your right as the attacker is going to approach from there. And it repeats it on the other side, steps out with step 3 and step 4. And then there's this half step as you pull your left foot in, and it's that short hook. That short hook that we saw back in long form 2, in the section that came out with the shield and fist, block punch. Then there was a jab, then there was this short hook, right? We don't actually pivot the shoulders, or a cross, short cross that only reaches about as far as the other shoulder does. And then that section long 2 finished with the kick punch. So you've seen that move before. Now for the application here, of course someone attacking from the side could be any middle level attack, right? Assuming it's a block, blocking their punch followed by a counter punch here. That could be grabbing, pulling them in, and actually this could be a strike behind the head here, kind of hitting that right behind the ear area. If you slap it hard enough, kind of jogs your brain. So that can be the knockout there. Block, counter punch, boom. And then hitting behind the head is the guy on the other side attacks. We step off with the right, vertical outward block, left, counter punch. We can grab, pulling them in, boom, to that hook punch, hitting behind the head with that. And that's steps 1 through 4. Step 5 from here, we're going to step forward with a reinforced block, starting the series out. Then step 6 is going to step forward, and first it's low with a cross arm block. So this could be a kick punch combination. Low and then high as they punch and come straight up with it. All right, so cross arm low, cross arm high. We're going to open our hands to grab, and we're twisting the arm as you pull it to the side. All right, so this goes into a grapple position here, or it could be like a downward attack as well, where we're twisting the wrist as it comes in, and we're going to follow with an outward hammer punch, outward hammer fist with the left, that's 7. And then step 8, step forward, hey! With the right, step through punch. And as usual, our 8 count has the shout. So 8 count and 16 often have the shouts with these basic forms and the Heian forms. That would be true, but not going back. We're not going to shout on 16. Just like Heian Godan, the last one, the 4th one, ended at step 16. This Heian Godan will also end in 16 steps, and your shout happens at move 12 instead. So there is some change there as well. But we do end with that classic step 8 and the shout. So again, just the first 8 steps to it. We step off as 1, 2 and a half, 3, 4 and a half, then 5, 6, left foot's forward, left hand is low, right hand's on top, then come up, roll, 7 and 8. Ace! Alright, that's the first 8 counts. Now, count number 9, I'm being attacked from behind. So it's coming from 6 o'clock. Then you're going to turn to your left, right, as we do this. It's a low kick, so I'm actually going to use my shin to knock the kick away as we turn and plant down towards 9. Right? So you do a full 180-degree turn from 12 o'clock to 9, using your right knee to block the kick, and as you plant down with a downward block this way. Right? So they kick followed up by another low attack, boom. Or I like the application where as you knock the leg away and you plant down, that low swing, because of where you plant your foot, causes a counterbalance. Right? We're actually hitting kind of into the hip, destabling the hip if your leg's behind, pushing down and just bringing them down over the hip is the application I like to teach with that. But I've seen several different ones. But a kick followed by another counterattack. We block with this shin, step down, downward block, and then we back fist. And that's all step 9. So it takes this guy out from 6 o'clock, turn back to 12 with the left back fist. Right? All 9. So from 8, we're here, turns 9, back fist. 10, that hand opens up. Here, it could be grabbing behind the head, could be opening to grab hold of their uniform. We're going to follow with an inward crescent kick with the right plant down with an inward elbow. Right? So if you grabbed hold of their uniform or shirt or jacket or whatever, this inward crescent kick comes in at an angle to kick into the ribs, kind of into the floating ribs up this way. And then as you plant down, you pull them into that elbow strike. Right? So that's step 10, back fist 9, and 10, boom, followed by that inward elbow when we're facing 12 again. Now 11, I'm going to rear cross. You've seen this move before. We also did this one in Heian Godan. We step behind, we're using a rear cross, and that can actually be stomping on their foot with a downward back fist. So it's still a whipping back fist, but the angle of it is vertical. So this is actually going into their eye. With your right hand, you're punching into their left eye socket, boom. And that will knock them back. That's 11. Immediately drop your left foot back behind you, dropping into kind of a low forward bow, facing 12. You're going to chamber your hands low and drive up with the right uppercut underneath their chin, right? And I've seen some systems when they do this, they'll stand a little bit taller, but classically, as I learned it, you need to get low anyway to hit them in the chin, right? So this back fist hits them in the eye, that knocks their head back, and then as you drop down and drive up, you're going right back into the chin. So it knocks them back, and then it hits up. And that is our shout, right? That's our ki at 12. So 11, drops back, hey! 12, punching right up into the chin. So let's do it up to that point. Just up to step 12. Heian Godan starts 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Ace! 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey! Right? Now, from here, there's an attack from 6 o'clock. And most of the bunkai that I've seen do this, it's a weapon attack, actually. It's a staff or a long stick, something. It's coming low at your feet as you're in this position trying to take out your left leg. So, as they swing low, trying to sweep that left foot out or just break your foot with it, break your leg with it, we're going to jump in the air over that attack, like so. So, I'm leaping actually off the left foot. Right foot lifts up, we jump off the left. As you land on the right foot, you immediately cross, again rear cross with the left, and there's a low, again cross arm, and I like to think of this as a V-punch here, attack, which can be going into whoever swung the stick, attacking their leg. You jump over the stick, boom, and you're hitting their leg. I've also heard an application where one of the guys you took out earlier is starting to get up. And so you see them and you jump, boom, and as they're coming, as they're leaning up towards you, this V-punch is a double back fist hitting either side of the temple, whack, going down that way, right? But the most common one is the stick that you'll see. So the stick's coming in, as you turn, jump off the left, land on the right, rear cross with the left. As you drop down, both hands do this like low cross arm, kind of a V back fist, double back fist on each side, which could be attacking their leg. That's step 13. Step 14, we're going to step towards 6, and I'm going to angle a little bit so you can see, with another reinforced block. Right, straight towards 6, reinforced block attack, that's 14. Now 15 and 16 are identical on either side, and it's how we finish the form. So from this reinforced block, I'm going to turn to the front, and I'm going to high inward parry. So their attack, in this case, could be, I usually see a kick followed by a punch. So this arm has to circle down anyway, right? It can circle down and come up. So that's a downward block to their kick, followed by their punch, and we inward parry with the same hand. So block, then punch. And as I parried the one leg by, I'm going to inward hand sword strike. And that's striking here into the abdomen or to the inside of the leg, depending on how deep you can get. And then from there, I'm going to actually grab that leg, hook and pull. So pulling from behind the knee, the other hand does this downward block, right? And that is lifting their leg up while using your arm to topple them down. And it's a takedown. You pull their leg out from under them, boom, bring them down onto the ground, and you pull all the way back into this scimitar position. Right hand behind you, left hand doing the downward block, and you're in a cat stance, right? Then it repeats itself on the other side. To get there, we pull the foot all the way in to a ready position. We're going to turn 180 degrees into like a twist stance. So I twist to the left, right? I change my scimitar position here. And this time, as the attack comes in, the punch comes in, I step in, I'm doing my parry and my downward hand sword strike for 16, grabbing behind the leg, boom, pull it out, throwing him down, and then it comes back to close position. And that's all the parts to Heian Godan. So let's put it all together again. Here one more time. We have step 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6. Low, high, pull, 7, 8. Hey! 9. Block the kick, downward block, back fist. 10. Crescent into an elbow. 11. Downward back fist to the eye. 12. Hey! Deep uppercut to the chin. 13. Jump over with a V back fist. Then 14, reinforced block. 15, we parry, another punch, hand sword, grab the leg and pull it out. Feet come together. And 16, steps forward, parry, the punch, hand sword, grab and pull, then come back to square. And that's all the parts. So one more time, more at pace for what you would see for Heian Godan. And that's Heian Godan. That is the first of the 2 forms, the other one being Tiger and Crane, that you're going to do for first round.